Not a great angle, but it'll work, I suppose. Oh, bugger. God, that was a violent cough. Alright. Hope I'll get some viewers. Hope I can find my drawing kit. Here it is. This does not seem like it wants to stay up, though. Wonder if I put, like, I don't know, a quarter or something on it. My old mouse, maybe. From, like, a year ago. No. Oh, it'll probably be fine like that. Alright. Just gonna set this for here. Not the most organized person in the world, unfortunately. And now I find some photos of the Asiatic. None of these photos are the Asiatic. I think there's only like one photo of the Asiatic. There's one or two of the tropic, so I'm probably just gonna have to go with the tropic, unfortunately. Tropic. This is tropic, 1872, or whenever it was built. Wrong tropic, wrong tropic, wrong tropic. That's the oceanic. There's like one photo of the tropic, jeez. There's another one, isn't there? Pretty sure there's another one. Just can't find it. I'm just gonna have to go off my best guess. Oh, here's one of the Asiatic, I think. Or that might be the tropic. I don't care. Here's one. Alright. Weren't large ships. Pretty small. Tiny. Is this even the same ship? Don't know. Kinda hard to say it is, actually. Could be. I'm gonna say it is, just after a refit or something. There's a photo of the Asiatic with just 2 masts, and one of the Tropic with 3. Alright. I'm not getting any viewers so far, which is a bit concerning. I need a ruler. Just give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. I don't have a ruler. I'm just gonna use the thing that isn't a ruler that I use as a ruler anyways. Whatever this is. Okay. Asiatic is a tough ship to draw. Chippy, how are you doing? Asiatic is a tough ship to draw. There's like one photo of her, another unconfirmed photo of her, and then like one of her sister. So, really going off on a limb here. Good, that's good. Oh boy. This isn't ideal. There's one of her grounded, there's one of her docked, and there's one of her sister docked. Alright. I don't care what Walmart has. Let me listen to my 12 hours of copyright-free music. Boy, oh boy. Nice ruler, thank you. His name is Bob. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to go. Oops! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, because the cord's stuck. There we go. Alright, I hope the camera does. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Hi, Bob. Yeah, say hi to Bob. Hi, Bob. This is gonna be a tad bit tough because, it's kind of. Where did I put my pencil? There it is. Alright, just gonna try and work with this for now. Alright, so what angle do I want this at? I'll probably just do a nice and simple angle. I'm trying to do a thing where I draw every single ship that the White Star Line owned, or operated at some point. I have the Oceanic from 18... It's not a great spot to see it. The Oceanic of 1871. The Atlantic of 1871. In a storm. And the Baltic of 1871, docked. I'm now doing the Asiatic, which is not one of those sister ships, instead just a one-off, well, two-off cargo ship that barely anyone knows about, because there's only 2 images of it. So we're just gonna go nice and simple, I think. Not gonna be easiest of things. It's the thing with drawing while you're live streaming. There's no way to get a good angle unless you're doing it online. Oh boy. And I know you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing. I'll take out the eraser, because I know I'll need it. Don't need that. Try this. Oh god, what fell? I don't even know. Oh yeah, that's not right. Where did I put the eraser? No, I think I know what might have fallen. No, I don't. Where did I put the eraser? There it is. So this is my life when I'm drawing. I just don't know where anything is, because I'm not organized. I will be back. Alrighty. Just a small little thing. Want them to be great. Yeah, it's not a big ship by any means of the imagination. Not even for back then, really. Well, I mean, it might have been. How big was it? 2,000 tons? Yeah, it was, I guess, back then a half-decent size. I suppose, for a cargo ship. Might try and make it a bit longer, actually. Yeah, I'll make it a bit longer. Just by like that much. And I might even make it list over a bit, just so the shear makes a bit of sense. That's better. Alright. Now, when was this photo taken? Okay, that says this photo was taken in 1850. Considering this ship was built in 1870, I am tempted to not believe it. Is this as the Federico or the Tropic? That's as the... Can't tell. It's the... That's the Federico. Where is her bridge? Like, she just doesn't have a bridge, for God's sake. Like, where is her bridge? Considering that's the Federico, that's the Asiatic, very late in life, I believe, built. I believe this was taken in 1903. So, I don't know, because it's still... It has black funnels by the looks of it in this photo. And black funnel. So I'm tempted to say, still, after it was sold. I'll go after this photo. Alright. Sorry about the camera shifting. I'm gonna try and put my own. If there's very few images of it, then I guess I can excuse myself for putting a couple of my own creative liberties of the ship. Like actually adding a bridge, for God's sake. That should be enough of the superstructure. Yeah, I did that too. I think I did that too rough, though. We'll see. Let's say like that, maybe? Probably. Doesn't even have to be a good bridge, really. Just a little platform. Caleb, how are you doing? The way I have my camera set up, unfortunately, with all my drawings, it's going to look better in real life than it does on camera. My last drawing of the Republic didn't look that great on camera, but it looked half decent, in my opinion, in real life. Don't really have a great way to set up the camera, other than just doing this, but I can't hold the camera the whole time, obviously. So, yeah. Alright. How am I gonna... Maybe I shouldn't put in the bridge just yet. Because... I'll do this. And I can even... Guess I can even put in some liberties of non-White Star liberties, because... Well, these ships weren't built for the White Star Line. They were bought mid-construction. Good, finishing building Carpathia right now. Oh, nice! Tutorial for it, hopefully coming on July 10th and finishing by the 17th. Okay. Did she have a docking bridge? Probably not. No. Oh, I'm doing it way too far now. So I'll not be active on YouTube on July 12th to the 11th of December. There'll be scheduled releases. Okay. Yeah, I saw that post. Boot camp, was it? Or something like that? Just gonna check. Sorry, I'm just checking the stream. I think it's good. Right. I don't want to go full screen. I wanna get on whatever image I'm supposed to be on. There we go. Well, not really boot camp per se. It's just a quasi-military system that's basically like credit recovery. Okay. Here's the difficult thing. Did the Asiatic and the Tropic have 2 masts? Or 3 under the White Star Line? I want to say they had 2 masts. Because this photo, I think of Asiatic, has almost clearly a White Star funnel, and there's only 2 masts. And these ships were only in White Star hands for like a year. So, I'm going to say they had 2 masts. I'm going to drill the lifeboats first. I haven't really been drawing ships lately. I've drawn Queen Mary last time and haven't done a single ship since. I was never good at drawing the Queen Mary. I did it like once. It's not angled enough. I think I'd be better at drawing her now, though. That's way too much of a curve. MC, how are you doing? What should be doing? It's in the title. I think that's probably a good angle for the funnel. I know it might seem like a bit of a large angle, but I'm doing the ship on a trim, on a poor trim. So I think that's a good trim. Asiatic, yes, indeed. Asiatic is what I'm doing, and it's difficult because there's like 2 images of her, one of which is from really far away, and so is in very low quality. I don't think her funnel was that tall. I mean, of course, I can always take creative liberty since, you know, there's no images of the thing. You know, why not have a tall funnel, you know? Since when did we have a hand reveal? Let me do a quick check, actually. Just gotta scroll down quite a bit on my on my videos with the oldest filter on. I'm gonna mute this just so my horrid voice back then doesn't have to, you know, be shown. Yeah, so I did a hand reveal on February 14th, 2023. February 14th, 2023. That's when I did the hand reveal. Right, I don't think I'll have that tall of a funnel, though. Yeah, 23. It was a while ago now. I cannot believe 2023 was 3 years ago. Cannot believe it. When I started, I didn't even really know if I was going to be uploading into the end of 2024, and well, now here we are in 2026. And still going decently strong, I think. Not as strong as I once was. Used to upload like every 3rd day, not even sometimes. Now I barely upload once a month. I don't have episode 3 of MCLA recorded, so I still gotta record that. I gotta do a whole bunch of tutorials. But I'm not worrying about that right now. Right now, I'm just worrying about my beautiful drawing. Which isn't looking great at the moment, but they never start out looking great, do they? My last 3 drawings never looked good when I was starting them out. I have here, I'm trying to do a thing where I draw every single White Star Line ship. I have the Oceanic here. Can't really see it that well, but I have the Oceanic here. I have the Atlantic here in a storm. And I just finished the Baltic today, actually. I finished this a few hours ago. So now I'm on Asiatic. Then I'll be working on Tropic. And then back to the Oceanic class, the other 3 ships. Where is all? What do you mean? Where is that photo? There it is. Yeah, so by the looks of it, under the White Star crew, they had a bit of a bulwark at the front of the ship. It's literally only me and your alt account. Yeah, it's okay. Quieter streams are sometimes better. Especially when drawing. You don't have to keep looking. I mean, I won't complain if more people come. I definitely won't complain, but You know, especially if you're drawing, you don't have to keep looking at chat every 2 seconds. It's nice. Sometimes. Wonder how I can put my Bob Ross voice on. We don't make mistakes. We don't make mistakes. We have tiny little accidents. I think that's what he said. Hey Red, how are you doing? And another one at the stern of the ship. People have told me that I have a calm voice. I don't believe it. But, I mean, if people say I have a calm voice, then I guess I'm gonna take the compliment. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now. No worries. I'm not too bad myself, thanks for asking. I'm gonna move my my lantern closer, just for more light back here. What percentage is my phone at? 51. I can unplug it for now. I can finally rest my hand on the table. Thank God. Sorry for the camera not focusing. Not much I can really do on that. I think this is looking half decent, actually. I'll label it. $51? I barely have 2. What do you mean 51? What? I'm not doing too bad. When did the Asiatic have her maiden voyage? That's a good question, because I believe Asiatic... Here's the thing, because if you want to... Percentage? What percentage? What? I don't know. But if you want to put the White Star Line ships in order, then it's gonna be... You're gonna have a bit of a hardship with the Asiatic and the Tropic. Because Asiatic, I believe, was launched before the Tropic, but had her maiden voyage after the Tropic. So, it depends, do you do it by maiden voyages or launch dates? Because that will determine the order of not only the Asiatic and the Tropic, but also one of the Arabic class ships, I believe. I believe the Belgic and the Gaelic. When did she have her maiden voyage? 6th of November, 1872. SS Republic, 1872. 1871. So, in all actuality, I should be putting the Republic. I should be drawing the Republic right now. Well, I wish I knew that. Oh well, not much I can do right now. Oh well. Guess I'll be doing it from launch dates instead. 4th of July, 1871 to 17th of August. Yeah, so I guess I'll... So why isn't the Tropic, or the Republic, put before the Asiatic in, like, any list? Because Asiatic was not only launched after the Republic, but Asiatic had her maiden voyage after the Republic. So what's up with that? Just asking, alright? I wish I knew I was supposed to be drawing the Republic right now. It's okay, I'll make sure to try not make that mistake again. I think Rilo does class for class. Yeah, Rilo does class for class, but he didn't do the Asiatic and the Tropic, because there's, like, no plans of it. Barely any photos. Understandable. I'd still like to see him attempt Asiatic and Tropic at some point. Mainly people mess it up. I haven't noticed all this time somehow, and I've listed these ships and videos in order so many times, and you'd think I would have noticed. But clearly not. Oh well. Alright, so I'm gonna label it. Just label it here. Just give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. I am back. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this over here. SS Asiatic 1872. It's not a D. There we go. Gonna go for a bit. Alright, see you later, MC. Alright. Maybe I should have put it in the back, in the other corner. Oh well. No big deal. These ships also probably would have been square rigged, wouldn't they? I wouldn't expect them to put to simply just put a propeller on a cargo ship back then. I don't. In the pictures I see of them, they're not square rigged, but I can almost confirm they were because, well, you know, all the ships. Oh no, there is a photo of Asiatic where she's square rigged. There's my evidence. There's a photo of the Asiatic when she was square rigged. That's my evidence right there. It's alright. This probably would have been curved a bit. It's gonna get harder to do this the darker it gets. Those are a bit big for me, but oh well. What the heck? Oh, it's on my stand. Been streaming for 40 minutes already, jeez. Oops, I didn't mean to move that. It'd be nice to know if she had 3 masts or 2 under the White Star Line, but I want to say 2. 2 is probably the best assumption ever. I won't be making the mistake of the order of the ships again. Hopefully, anyways. Hopefully. Would there have been a sail at the back, or would it have just been derricks? That's a good question there, I think. Oh, well, no, there was a sail at the back in that photo of Asiatic, so there's my answer. I'm basing this all off of, like, 2 photos. I don't even know if they had... What the heck? I don't even know if they had derricks on cargo ships back then. Like, did they all just do it from the dock, or... Like, did they have derricks on cargo ships in 1872? Probably. That's something I should know, and that should probably be basic fact for me, but it isn't. I'll put derricks on it. Go away, fly. Oh, I just backhanded a fly. Alright. It'll be easy, this one, I don't think. Can't see the dang things. And I'm moving the phone, which probably isn't helping. That's not good. About that. And about that, maybe. Something like that. Not too wide. Yeah, that definitely would have been too wide. Can you see my chin? Probably not. No, you can't. Because I kind of have my chin right over the camera. So I can see. Burby, just give me 2 minutes. Okie dokie. You know, I'll put one of the derricks down. So it's not a blatant copy of the mainmast. Right. Nope. That angle. That's also probably A bit too low. It'll probably be fine. Can this lamp go up any higher? Not really. Kind of sucks. The shadow's kind of starting to cast onto the drawing. Is that you, ship guy? No, YouTube made an update and it just says Carter. It is! Ship guy, how are you doing? Doing great, that's great. Love to hear it. I'm just gonna what should I do? Well, probably doing the flag at the end would be a good start. Probably wouldn't have it raised though. They might have. Yeah, they probably would have actually. I think I'm gonna have just no windmill. Means I gotta put. What country do I want this to be set in? The US, the UK? I think she was on the South American route. For the brief time she was a White Star Liner. Yeah, she sailed to South America, probably to Chile. Oh, she also operated in India as well. What country do I want this to be set in? Welcome back, Red. Guys, what country do we want this to be set in? Make it realistic, please, not like Iceland or something. India, the UK, Chile. Might just choose like what country? Like what country should this picture be set in? The UK, India, Chile. I want to put a flag on this ship. Set in, yes. Set in. I don't know what to call you. So I'm gonna... Nix, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. How are you doing, Nix? I hope I'm saying that right. Chile, I think would be a good set-in. I'm just gonna put, like, a wheel of names. There's the UK, there's Chile. Oh god, why do I have every prime minister on this? What the heck? That's not something I expected to see. I don't even remember why I had them all written down here. Alright. UK, India, Chile, I guess Brazil also. I'll just put one of those three, actually. Just Chile, India, UK. India. The, like, one voyage she was in India. Indian flag in 1872. I don't know what it was. And I don't know what it looked like. Oh, it was just the British flag. It's just the British flag. I mean, there's an international one, but it's just the British flag. Ind. Is that what I call you? Ind? Oh, no, that's what you're saying, India. It's pretty unusual. So, back in the days, there was no true flag. It was something like Pirates of the Caribbean. I like that, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm still waiting for them to release that last movie. I mean, I'm gonna rewatch it when that movie comes out anyways, but I'm still waiting for them to release that final movie. Guess it's just the British flag. It is. It's gonna be no wind in this photo anyway, so. And then the White Star House flag. Alright. And it doesn't stay. That's okay. There's some background, like buildings or something. I almost wonder, what, does it say what port in India? I mean, it's not going to be nearly the same. She operated in Calcutta, or Calcutta, or however you say it. I'm just gonna take a guess, really. Oh yeah, I can probably bring the lantern back. Not that close to my hand, though. To remember that the buildings aren't part of the ship. They need to be level. Just like general outlines for them. That's all I really need at this moment in time. Ah, what did I do? YouTube, no! Ah! I have no clue. Where did the chat go? There it is. Alright. Back to normal. Alright. Like factories or something in the background. Do like one with a chimney. Really large chimney. Like another building or something. Or maybe another ship. Who knows? I'm just gonna... This isn't gonna be the final colorization. I'm just gonna, real quickly, just kind of shade in the hull just a little bit. Of course, this isn't gonna be how it looks. Gotta trust the process. And yes, I do use different types of pencils. I just use 5H when I'm just sketching it out, and then I start using the shading. I might start using the shading in a minute, actually. Jay is always... Here is always night when Jay streams, almost always, actually. Yeah, well, unfortunately, it's usually the only time when I really can stream. There are two combinations of factors that need to happen when I stream. One of them is I need to have time to stream, and the other of them is I kind of feel like streaming. When those two factors come together, I do a live stream. And that's usually every Friday night. Alright. Let's get this over here. Why does this keep falling off? Don't know. Nice 1,000. Thank you. I got it on the anniversary of Titanic's delivery date. It's okay, don't have to apologize for the things. Thanks. Where? I can't see. It's too dark for me. Ah! Use some slightly darker shades. I'm just gonna go with HB for now. Do like the edge. What the heck? Do like the edge of that for now. And then the edge of this for now. Put that back. Go to, I don't know, probably 3H. Which is significantly less visible. That's probably good enough for now, and then I use the blending stick. It'd be nice if my shadow didn't cast on the thing. I wonder if I just... Perfect. Sorry, there's a glaring light in the way. I guess I can just move this over. I don't know how long the live stream will last. I was hoping this would be at least 2 hours. This is not quite an hour long yet. So I'm hoping I might do this for another hour, but we'll see. Be nice if I had a better camera view. I want to make this a semi-regular thing. Me drawing. For the past few months, I've been really getting into locomotives. I usually, like, get a phase every few months where I start doing that. I start getting into locomotives. I don't know. Right. Nothing special at this moment in time with this drawing. I feel like the black part of the funnel might be a bit too tall, but I mean, again, there's no images of the friggin' ship. If I can get like a picture of the tropic, which I can't really. So I'll just put like a door here or something. Double door. Another door here, maybe. It's gonna get really tough, because eventually if I stick on with this series, then I'm gonna have to draw the Poland of 1897, which no one really knows what it looks like. There's like one photo of it, and that's it. There's not even a Wikipedia article on the friggin' thing. For my brief history video on it, I had to go on Norway Heritage. Not a lot of info on it at all. Alright. Right. Let's start getting into darker shades now. It's the darkest pencil I have, apart from like charcoal or something, which I'm not using for this. I'm scared to use charcoal. I don't want to get it all over me or the paper or anything like that, because I know how messy it can be. I think my general rule is just don't go through every type of pencil, just skip a type or two. It's not going to make too much of a difference. I go from 8B to 5B. I don't have a 7B pencil for some reason, so I go from 8B to 5B to 3B. Then I go to B. I don't know if I should go much darker than that, or much lighter than that. I'll go to 2H. I don't ever go to the cinema, to be honest. This should be a lot lower, so I need to get back my 8B pencil and do this right. And then my 5B pencil. I don't know why I have I have a 5H pencil, 4H, 3H, 2H, HB, B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, and 8B. I don't know why I don't have a 7B. I think it's like the thickness in the graphite that means, but or something like that don't quite know. But yeah, 3B. Don't know how much darker I should go than 3B. Like, or HB, 2H maybe. This is just B. And then 2H. I don't think I'll go lighter than 2H. I think I'll just stick with that for a minute. Put this down. Go back to the 8B. Stern's going to be a bit tougher, I think. Bit tougher. The lead being so large, you got to be careful with it. Unfortunately. As much as I hate being careful with things. Go to, what's this, 5B? I don't know. Here we go to 3B. Did I miss any chat messages? Yes, I did. Okay. 3B. to B. What's this? B? Yeah. And then to 2H. I think that's good. Again, I'm probably going to color back over this with more shades, because it's going to get messy, I know that. But at the moment, I can just blend it all, and all will be right with the world. Stream might not last for 2 hours, actually, but it'll last a bit longer. Alright, what's this? 2H. Ow, I just stabbed myself with a pencil by accident. That kinda hurt. I'm gonna go to 5B for the funnel. And then like 4H should be good, just for a quick outline. Yeah, that should be good. That does almost seem like it's more angled at the top. That's not what I want. Go to 4B for the dock. Sorry, I don't mean to cover the whole thing up. Come on. It's kind of hard to get that. Flip this over. Yeah, I want this to become a semi-regular thing now. Me drawing more often on camera. I think it'll be nice. I can probably just go normal B on this. I never thought this would be a thing. I like animation. How are you doing? What, me drawing instead of building on Minecraft? I've done it before. Where did I put my pencil? I like just had it. I was checking out your channel because I thought I recognized it. I don't. And now I lost it. Where did I put my pencil? Okay, I'm not joking anymore. Where did I put my pencil? Wait, where did I actually put my pencil? Where is it? So if I steal the light for a minute. Where's the pencil? I have to replay the stream. Put it somewheres. Somewhere's off the table. No, I just put it right in the one spot that I can't see it on the table. Alright, there we go. Pencil's back. I think I'll get a darker color for that shade. 2B maybe. Welcome back, Red. Go do like 3B. Do some smoke coming out of this. I don't know how accurate it is with there being that much, like barely any wind in this photo. You can tell by the flags on the ship, but oh well. You live, you learn. It's been kind of a motto of mine for a while now. You live, you learn. No big deal. Into like the tiniest whisk of smoke coming into the funnel. I'll actually put the pencil away this time. Some details on the funnel will probably be good. Not even just on the funnel, just on the ship. Whistles on the funnel would also probably be pretty helpful. A radial davit for the anchor. Don't know. Steering wheel will probably be visible from here. The helm. Telegraphs too. And then the navigational lamps. Can't forget the navigational lamps. That one would have been red, meaning I'm doing it just straight in black. Perfect. I think with a bit of a lighter color, I'm gonna do the masts, like 5B, I suppose. Is this 5B or 5H? That's 5B. You know, I'm liking this stream. Nice and peaceful. It's not chaotic and what's the word? I don't want to say fun, because this is fun for me. But all my other streams are usually so much more energetic. I like being just nice and calm once in a while. It's refreshing. Talking like Bob Ross. Alright, an hour and 17 minutes in, and I'm already further in progress than most of my drawings. By now, I probably barely have much done. And this is already looking pretty darn good, in my opinion. Yep. Welcome back. I like animation. How much is my phone at? It's at 33. I'll be fine for now. It's looking really good, actually. I'm really liking the way this is turning out. Do like a skylight here, the engineer skylight. Or something. Maybe like a tiny, like, funnel for, like, I don't know, a donkey boiler or something. I think the Oceanic class had one. But if you look in Tom Linsky's documentary on the Atlantic, it has like 2 funnels. One, of course, the very big one, and then another, like, tiny pipe, essentially. But it's I'm pretty sure still in white star buff with the black on top, so I have reason to believe that it might have been the one for the donkey boiler, possibly. Not sure. Probably will make smoke come out of this one. Not a whole lot, but some. And then blend it, of course. Where did my blending stick go? There it is. Oops, I don't need to move the phone. Can you guys hear me all right? You guys hear me? Can you guys hear me all right? I am talking a bit quiet. Sorry about that. The music's a bit muffled too now for some reason. Oh no, that's just the way the music video is. Where did that other pencil go? Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna use the blending stick just to do the water. I will decorate the water. I promise. It's just gonna... I'm just coloring it with the blending stick for now, just so it looks more finished, and so I'll have more motivation to do it. Take a bit from this. This part of the ship is not really colored correctly. So I'm going to try and change that a bit. Let's try that. That should be good. And put a small, like, shadow in the promenade. And another one here. There you go. There's another one here too. And then another one. You can't really see the deck house back there. Why am I getting ads for my 12 hours of copyright-free music? The ads are copyrighted, are they not? I don't know. Probably. Might add like a few birds or something. Now, I don't draw birds. I don't know how to draw birds. I usually just do the like W or the V sign, I guess. Is it this way? Or is it that way? It's definitely that way. Alright. And it's probably... I'll do another one like right next to this one. So it seems less random, I suppose, or more random, I suppose. I really like this stream so far. I'm liking it. I did just lose my pencil and my blending stick, though. Again. Oh, there they are. It's very awesome drawing. I used to do sketching myself. I can only do landscapes or exact replicas of real items. Okay. Yeah, those are the easiest things to do, aren't they? The landscapes and, what are they called? Not abstracts, I know what they're called, when you, like, just get some objects and just draw them. I forget what it's called. I know what it is, though. I've done some before. Good practice. It is good practice, especially when you get more complicated items. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Howling Wolf, how are you doing? I didn't even realize it was from you. How are you doing right now? I think I'm definitely going to be making this a more often thing. Alright, time to do the rigging, I think. Oh, my energy saver is on for my computer. Oh well. Doing fine, man. Just finished building the Republic tank top. Just gotta go through and build it for the tutorial, then I'll move on to the main accommodations. Nice. I'm assuming this is the 1903 Republic. Or is it the 1872 Republic? Or is it the 1850 Republic? Or whenever that ship was built. Guess the 1850 one would probably be easier to build. Yeah, let's do the rigging now. Indeed, the 1903 first one to have the Mercury. The first White Star Liner? I don't think it was the first ship, was it? Because the Kaiser Wilhelm de Grossa had one, didn't it? I mean, that was installed later too, wasn't it? Was it the first ship to have Marconi Miles? Really? I didn't know that. Learn something new every day, I suppose. I've added the history page if it in the tutorial part description so even people can. Okay. That show, $1 Billion Wreck, is on the Wreck of the Republic, right? $1 Billion Wreck, I think the name of it is. Yeah. What was it? People trying to find the gold in the ship's wreck and still failing, wasn't it? $1 Billion Wreck. Something like that. I did just realize I did the wrong thing there. It's okay, that could have been improved anyways. I guess I am forgetting a luck nest or something. I'll probably just like place one up here. Alright. Not sure, but I've seen recent photos inside the Britannic Grand Stair. I know. Like, the fact that the staircase is still intact. I mean, the staircase itself is gone. Like, the stairs themselves. But the frame is still there. Especially when you compare it to, like, the Titanic. Like, when you compare it to Titanic... Oh, no. I am not doing that. When you compare it to Titanic, like, Titanic had 2 grand staircases. One of them is just a giant hole in the ship, and the other doesn't even exist anymore. It ceased to exist on April 15th, 1912 at 2:17 a.m. It just ceased to exist when the ship split, pretty much. No can do, how are you doing? But it's unreal how intact the grand staircase is on the Britannic. Like, it's amazing. I honestly would love to scuba dive there, but I have to get the full training for it. Yeah, and that's not like a regular scuba dive either. It might seem like it is, but that's a long dive. Like, that's a really long dive. You know, it's like a couple hundred feet doesn't seem like a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to go through. You can't just make your way back up. Otherwise, something like gases or something will catch up to you. Some sort of thing that the ocean has or something. I don't know. Don't know quite how it all works, but Historic Travels explained it pretty well. Pretty good? That's good. That is gonna be right about there. Gotta come up slowly because of the pressure and yeah. Yeah, to the Britannic. We're talking about Britannic. Move to dive to the Britannic. It will be fine. I can train. Training's quite a bit of exercise though. And I believe you have to get both permission from the Greek government and like the person who owns the wreck, because I think it's like co-owned by the Greek government and some random dude or something. Like you have to get a whole bunch of permissions. You can't go inside the ship without like extra special permission. It's just like anything inside the ship through any doorways, absolute no-go. Otherwise you will get in very big trouble. That wouldn't bother me, to be fair, if, as long as I get to see it, you know, yeah. This is coming along really nicely. Might even finish it. Like, this is coming along so nicely, I might finish it. Start it from nothing. Do the funnel just a bit. That vent too. I'm gonna shade this a bit as well. Oh no, I'm messing up. We're using full scales now, full color scale. The entire thing. Probably more that's a drivable depth, not just other Lusitania. What? Oh, can you scuba dive to Lusitania or Britannia? No, Lusitania is not. I believe Lusitania. Oh no. I don't know if Lusitania struck the bottom before she went fully down, because she did sink at quite a shallow angle, but it wouldn't surprise me either way. But yes, you can scuba dive to the Lusitania. People have done it before. And I think that's one of the main reasons her wreck was discovered in 1937, I think. Instead of 1975 like the Britannic, or 76 or whatever it was, or 1985 like the Titanic. Lusitania was a shorter ship, but she was still pretty long. She didn't sink in that deep of water. What is this? This is 4B, really? This is 2B. I'm not going to go much lighter than B, I don't think. Stania could have been a shallower depth, but her rudder didn't help. What do you mean her rudder didn't help? I don't think I'll go much. Yeah, I think I'll stay at this. Kind of. Yeah, B is the lowest I'll go. I've already done 6B at the end. So now time for 5B. B. I'm messing up. B. I might go HB. Yeah, I might go HB. We'll see. Yeah, I think I might go HB. Just for that little bit. What are the other wrecks that are very shallow? The HMS Hawk probably is pretty shallow. Solent River, I don't know how deep it is. Empress of Ireland as well. Although I don't know what to say about the Hawk because they only just discovered her wreck, so I don't know how deep she really is. They probably would have discovered her wreck a lot earlier if I had to guess if she was really that shallow. Where's my landing stick? I had it somewheres. Here it is. Started this in complete daylight, jeez. Only an hour and a half later, now it's complete darkness. Maybe I didn't try 6B at the end, because it's quite a large difference. I don't think I did. I thought I did. Guess not. What ship am I going to build next? Well, I'm still working on the City of New York, so after that's going to be the Homeric. Olympic collision with the HMS Hawk was in the river Solent. I thought she would have sunk in the bay. In the river Strait, I thought she would have sunk in the bay. I don't know. Oh, wait, no, yeah, because the Hawk didn't sink in the collision. She sank in World War I. I'm an idiot. Like, who am I thinking the Hawk sank in the collision? Hawk was the safer ship. Goodness gracious. I hope I don't get kicked out of the maritime community for making that mistake. I won't go that dark. I'll go one lighter. Hawk didn't sink in the collision, did it? No. Olympic wasn't double-hulled, though. That was in 1911. She only had a double bottom. She was open straight to the elements. She was not double-hulled. Not at the time. That was before Titanic. I believe if only one more compartment on the Olympic was flooded, then she would have sank because of all the heavy engines in the back and such, the heavy machinery. I could be wrong, though. If Hawk sank, it would have been a bigger controversy, but luckily for Hawk, if she sank, the biggest ship in the world is right through. And the White Star Line fought the Olympic Hawk case, like, for a long time. Like, they had to appeal a lot of times. They were given the blame. Oops. They were given the blame, and then they appealed a bunch of times. And it ended up going, even after the Titanic sank, I think it ended up going into, like, 1915 or something, 1913, 14. Like, they were still appealing it when the Titanic sank. That was, when Titanic was doing her maiden voyage, main concern wasn't with the White Star Line at the time, wasn't with the Titanic. It was back trying to, get their half in the Olympic Hawk collision. Even by that time, the commander of the Olympic at the time was dead, because, you know, he kind of went down with the Titanic. But, you know. Hello, back again, bro. It's Mike Brady 2.0. Thank you, Mondrian. How are you doing right now? Britannic got unlucky by hitting that mine, and yeah, because Britannic, the way it went was, if I'm not mistaken, it was, the watertight doors were almost always shut, except for on every hour, on the hour for 15 minutes, for roll changes, for shift changes. And unfortunately, Britannic struck the mine at 8:12 a.m., 3 minutes before her watertight doors would have been shut, meaning when she struck the mine, every single one of her watertight doors were open. Which ultimately led to 2 of them being jammed in the full open position, while 4 of them were already flooded from the mine explosion, which left 6 compartments flooded. Generally, the ship could survive that, as long as she stayed put. She would have been able to survive, but unfortunately water went above, like, F deck or E deck or something like that, and the portholes, just like 2 portholes or something, was as much damage as Titanic's iceberg. So, the portholes were opened on E deck, I think, and the water went, not E deck, F deck, I think. The water went above F deck, so unfortunately the ship sank, mainly from the portholes, in my opinion. Now, granted, the ship probably wouldn't have survived even if the portholes were shut, because Bartlett ordered the ship to be beached. He didn't keep the ship still, which is what would have had to happen, I think. But Britannic could have survived that damage. She was built to survive that damage. I might do, like, the tiniest, like, mast or something. Like sails. The same thing here. Something like that. I don't know there. I think it's looking pretty good. If he didn't order to beach, he would have been under massive scrutiny for not beaching the ship when land was right there, and also Lusitania and Britannic have one thing in common: their rudder stopped working. Yeah, exactly, because that's the thing. When Lusitania sank, they had 18 minutes. The moment that torpedo was launched, there was nothing Captain Turner could do. Nothing at all. The rudder certainly didn't help, because torpedo explosion and the mine explosion jammed the steering gear on both Britannic and Lusitania. And so they had to kind of tank steer in a way, but with Lusitania, I don't think they even bothered tank steering. Once they figured out the rudder wasn't working, they just stopped the ship. With Britannic, they tank steered to the island of Kea, ended up overshooting the island and sinking. Wouldn't have made it anyways, but probably wouldn't have made it anyways. So. I still can't believe the press went after Turner, because there was nothing Turner could do. He wasn't a great ship captain, in my opinion, but in those 18 minutes, he did do everything, in my opinion, that he could possibly have done. Again, he wasn't the greatest of ship captains. I personally wouldn't want him. He once referred to his passengers as a living cargo. But he did all he could to save the Lusitania. There was just nothing he could do. And Bartlett, well, he had more time to try and save the Britannic, and he did an excellent job ordering out the evacuation. Imagine if Empress of Ireland survived the collision and was mined in World War I, serving as a troop ship. Yeah. The many things we didn't have. Titanic could have served as a hospital ship. I would love to see Empress of Ireland as a troop ship, though. She sank like 5 weeks before war was declared. In Lusitania, I believe the telegraph wire snapped after the explosion, so she couldn't take... Telegraph wires don't do anything about tank steering. Telegraph wires just remove the ability to receive telegraphs. You can still send telegraphs, you just can't receive any replies. That doesn't have anything to do with the tank steering. Tank steering is just stopping one side of the engines and turning that way. Like shutting off all the starboard engines to turn to port, I think? Or is it the other way? Starboard to starboard? I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, starboard to starboard, port to port. This thing is already almost done. I watched Invictus today, which is about Nelson Mandela and Africa's... I don't know if they won the Super Bowl or not. I don't know if that was the Super Bowl, to be honest. Or the World Cup, sorry, the World Cup. Not the Super Bowl. But their sports team getting a... I'm not going to spoil it, but it was... I think it was pretty good. Although I don't know how accurate it was, because I don't know a lot about South Africa and apartheid at the time and everything, but yeah. I liked Invictus. I don't know when it was made, but it was pretty good. The rudder was hard to starboard on Lusitania, I think, to try and avoid said torpedo. The same position turned Lusitania away from land, which was on the port side. Yeah, but then I think Turner tried to order hard to port afterwards, if I'm not mistaken, to try and beach it, then realized they couldn't, and just stopped the ship. Could Britannica have survived if her rudder could still work? If not, she would have been way closer. Britannica could have survived. Could Britannica have survived if her rudder could still work? If not, she would have been way closer to shore, maybe in more shallower waters. Maybe. I don't think she would have made it. Almost certainly wouldn't have made it, in my opinion. They're just a bit too far away with a little less time than they needed. The rudder might have helped because, I mean, they wouldn't have overshot the island, probably. I feel like this is done. I don't know what else to add. To be honest with you. I didn't think I'd finish this stream. I didn't think I'd come anywhere close to it, but I think it's pretty good. Where did the pencil go? Are you kidding me? Here it is. I think. A 2-hour stream? This is pretty good. Nearly 2 hours. Nearly. I think, personally, this is pretty good. I think I'm gonna call that done. Great drawing, by the way. Thank you. I might do another one tomorrow on the Tropic. And then after that, back to the Oceanic class. I started the stream with nothing on this page. Nothing. And it was a lot brighter out, too. It's completely dark out now. Derek, how are you doing? You can probably see the difference. Beginning of the stream, there's still light. End of the stream, it's so dark. I'm gonna make this 2 hours, I think. I'll just, maybe, I'll see. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. Add Butterfinger to Orlando. What? I'll need to get a special museum glass case for my real Titanic newspaper published by my local news on April 17th. Really? That's cool. Don't know what else to add. Maybe like a person or two. Yeah, I'll add a couple people. I'll thicken the shear on the lifeboats. Oh yeah, I can also probably do the other side of the lifeboats, speaking of which. There's still some things to do, I suppose. And I didn't do the stay ropes on the funnel either. Whoops. Yeah, there is still a bit to do on this ship. I'll maybe add like a vent or something here. Another one here. Apart from that, I don't really know what else to add. Bit of a shadow here. Fine, not just page, and the whole printing page is a picture of the Carpathian, the survivors like Lady, Lucille, and Duff Gordon. Wow. Liner living. I have been actually... I'm not going to be able to do liner living probably this month. I'm planning to do one next month, because this month, the rest of this month is going to be insanely busy for me, probably. July. When summer's here, I think I might, no promises at all. I might have more time on my hands. We'll see. I don't know. I was scrolling through my own channel the other day, and I'm like, oh, liner living. I completely forgot about that. Like, I still want to do liner living. In fact, I'm actually kind of wanting to do a video now, another video on it. Which isn't, if you remember correctly, isn't something I really wanted to do, because they just take too long. And that's the truth, because though the liner living videos do take quite a while to make, to record. And there's only 2 of them. But I am wanting to do another one. I don't know what ship I'll do or what room it will make, but we'll figure that out along the way. I'm going to add a few portholes. Not that they'll be visible. It's a cargo ship, so it's not like it's going to have many. Yeah, it's good enough. Still working on MS. Elysian, Titanic 2, my own class cruise ship. I'll build. Elysian Olympic 2, Britannic 2, my version of class cruise ship. Nice! Could draw interior room. Could you... I can't speak. You could draw an interior room of a ship. Somewhere here, I have a drawing I did a couple months ago of Titanic's mail room flooding. I have that somewhere here. I think I'm gonna try and do something like not only like I'm trying to draw every White Star ship, every ship the White Star Line has ever operated. I've done the SS Oceanic. I've done the SS Atlantic. Just 2 days ago, I finished the Baltic today. So that's 2 ships done today. I finished this one today as well, the Baltic. And now we have the Asiatic, which I always mistake with the Adriatic. But they're 2 completely different ships. But I can go ahead and add the date to this now, which is June. What's today, the 5th or the 6th? Today's the 5th. June 5th, 2026. I will write that down on Google Sheets as well. 5/6/2026. I didn't write down the date for Oceanic, unfortunately. I have no way of knowing when I finished that one. When you're finished with all white starships, redo SS Oceanic 1872. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I like that. I'm gonna try and like focus the camera a bit. It's not working. There. Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that idea. Cannot believe I finished an entire drawing in just 2 hours. RMS Empress of Ireland cardboard model, and maybe sooner I'll do an exterior and interior sinking. Maybe I'll post it on my channel and finish the ship in one first class room. That's nice. I don't really know what many of the interiors of the Empress of Ireland look like, apart from like her grand staircase and her 3rd class smoking room or whatever it was. Going year by year or randomly? These ships, I want it to do by maiden voyage dates, but it turns out, you know how it always goes, Oceanic, Atlantic, Baltic, and then it cuts to Asiatic and Tropic? It shouldn't, because Republic came before Asiatic, both in launch dates and maiden voyage dates. And also, I believe Tropic had her maiden voyage before Asiatic, so... For now, it's a bit random, but as soon as I'm done Asiatic and Tropic, I'm going back to the Oceanic class, and I'm gonna do my best to do it in order. I'll try not to make that mistake again. Bit too long. What do you mean, bit too long? My ship class, cruise ship, largest liners, 10 times bigger than the Icon class. That's a big ship. Hang on, how big's the Icon class? The MS Star of the Seas. Because I know it and the Icon of the Seas are the same size. Like, exactly, if I'm not mistaken. Star of the Seas, I think, is just a pretty much direct copy of the Icon. 248,663 times 10. That's a 2.4 million ton liner. Wow. That's a big book. A big book. What? A big boat. Bro has a whole shipyard on the sketchbook, which is very impressive. Make the Icon of the Seas in Minecraft. I'll do that for 2,000 subscribers, alright? That's the new promise. Canberra for 1,000. Icon of the Seas for 2,000. That's the new promise. That's why you should subscribe if you haven't already. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. This sketchbook isn't long enough, I don't think, for every White Star liner, so I think I'll just get a second one. Not a big one, just another smaller one. See you in 1,000 years. Hey now, if my subscriber count, if my subscriber addition count thing remains the same, then I should be. Hang on now. So dates between dates calculator. So created my channel on January 17th, 2023, and I got 1,000 subscribers on April 3rd, 2023. Or 2026, sorry. So, if I include the end date there, that is 1,173 days. So, April 3rd, hang on, add dates calculator now. So now, if I do April 3rd, 2026, and I add 1,173, oh, I guess I can, so that's 3 years, 2 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days. Then I should, if the subscriber count thing remains the same, I should be getting 2,000 subscribers on Thursday, the 21st of June, 2029. 2029. Hey, that's just 2 days before my birthday. It'll be a nice birthday present, maybe. Alright. Just give me 5 minutes. Still waiting on the last roots. Oh, I forgot to do the Vilhungus. I'll probably redo the Vilhungus swap for the last roots, to be honest. I don't know if it's still in my gallery or not. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream right about now. Have you drawn the Queen Mary? Once or twice, but that was back when I was no good at drawing. Alrighty, guys. Another quick thing. This is what the drawing looks like. I think it's pretty good. Ship has a pool now. Nice. Alright, I'll see you all later. That's the end of the stream. It's been good 2-hour stream. Proud of this. Show us the reference. Oh, so there's like 2 photos of the Asiatic and 1 of the Tropic. If you can find those 3, then you can probably tell what the references are. There's 1 of the Tropic as the Federico. There's 1 as the Asiatic. I don't know when. There's 1 the Asiatic. I don't know when it was taken, but it's like grounded. And there's another one. I think one of the 2. There's another one of 1 of the 2 docked. It seemed to be in a White Star livery. So those are the 3 sources I had. And that's probably what the same 3 images are probably what I'm gonna use for the Tropic, which I might do tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have time to join any other streams, unfortunately. I might. I'll probably just pop in and say hi. I do. Yeah, I'll probably, like, every 5 ships just do the community post. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream now. Hope you all enjoyed it. Found it interesting. Thanks for the support. I'm gonna hope... let's hope this is gonna be a semi-regular thing for me from now on. Goodbye, Ship Guy. Goodbye, No Can Do. Goodbye, Derek. Goodbye, Red. And I'll see... Goodbye, Mondrian. I'll see you all in the next one. See you later. I can't end the stream. Where's the end stream button? There we go. There it is. See you, everyone.